Ooh. Let's get some notes out. Let's get some notes out so we can talk encouragement. 3478. Here we go. Let's go to the notes. Let's see. So quiet. Hello, how are you? How's your day going? How is your day going? I just finished setting up my classroom. School starts tomorrow, so I need to eat lunch. I did get lunch. I dropped my car off to the mechanic because it was time for an oil change. These are the kind of things you need a husband for, or boyfriend, because God knows when I was supposed to get some oil and tires. But they're doing all that now, so that's okay. That is okay. It's getting taken care of now. Hi, welcome to the live. How are you? How are you? Put in the chat, how are you feeling? I'm looking around because I feel like people are gonna come to my classroom, which is okay. Which is okay. We can do some devotionals together. Hi, thank you for liking the chat. If you are new here, typically over here we talk about faith, fun, fashion, friendships, and food. So typically I'll do lives where I'm like cooking, whatever. How's everyone feeling? Put it in the chat. How are you feeling today? What plans do you have for today? I always say it's so easy to do my live when I'm like cooking because you're actually doing something, whereas when people look, they are expecting you to be doing something, not just sitting here waiting to talk to them, but they're expecting you to do something. It's in Spanish. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Quiero. Quiero means I want. I want que me aplaudan las mejillas. I just know quiero means want. Que what? Me, I. I don't know what this means. Can I translate it? I don't really know. I hope it's positive. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to show you guys my classroom. I decided to do something. When I was on here on Saturday, I was showing like decorating it, and it looks much better than it did on Saturday. We actually put up some math people. Oh, that's what the Spanish says. No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for your source of entertainment. No, thank you. That's crazy because I knew Carol was want. I didn't know what that stuff meant, but no, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. It's quite odd. But yeah, I put up some rules. Yeah, definitely. I put up some, exactly. Exactly. It sort of like threw me off because I'm like, what? Who says that? Like the things that I see on the chat is like crazy to me. Like, how did you come up with that? Like, why would you even think that's okay to say? But whatever. I put up, let me show y'all. So we're still getting it together, but these are different people who have done things with math. We're still waiting for more corkboard, so it's gonna be corkboard. I teach 3 different classes, so 6th, 7th, and 8th grade math. But over here is where we're going to, tomorrow when they come in, ask them about their goals, put up their unit, vocabulary, things like that. But the thing that I'm most excited about is the weekly affirmation. So making sure, and I'm trying to see, I think the first month, I'm going to come up with the affirmation, like I am smart, I'm handsome. It's all boys school, so whatever. I'm gonna come up with the affirmation, but then I'm gonna have them come up with the affirmations thereafter, and it's important for them to like really it's important for them to really believe those affirmations, because I do believe it will help with their confidence when it comes to their studies. So as I stated, I specifically teach math, and math and English are typically the things that are challenging for students, you know, because you can get by in history, you can get by in social studies, art, like you can get by in those classes. Nevertheless, in math and English, you really have to know it. You have to work and you have to try your best. Like those are subjects that you need to study for. Like math, you need to study for. You need to know the formula. You need to know the concept. You need to know when to do it. So those are things that I really want to pour into my students. I had said this on Saturday, that I have this, I got this from a conference, and it says, with the faith the size of a mustard seed. So we are not a religious school, so it's not going to be a religious little thing, but it's going to be a confidence builder. Like mainly allowing them and telling them it's important for them to believe in themselves, have faith in themselves, and to put in the effort to truly like try their best. I want to be a part of the conversation that says, conversation where the students are saying, oh my goodness, I went from not understanding at all to like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with math. I love math. Like I want to be a part of that conversation. Like it was because of Miss Love. That's who I am. That's my name. It was because of Miss Love that I get it. I finally get it. So I'm excited. I have this cute little teacher planner. I feel like I always start off with these planners and I'll use it the first 2 months, and then after that, it's the done button. After that, it's the done button. But I do want to make sure I'm using it. It is a bit challenging sometimes to keep up with all 3 grades in the material. Hi, Benji. But one of the affirmations, to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. So if you plan, if you act, with that, you still need to believe in yourself. You know, people make plans all day to go on trips. They plan, sometimes people even pay for a trip and they end up not going. Oh, thank you, Eric. This is like a new like style I'm trying to, because typically I like short square nails. So this is something new. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm just excited. Like this one is good, by Eleanor Roosevelt. It says, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So no one can make you feel lower than you are without you allowing them to. Like you have to give them permission in your mind to even accept it, and you don't have to accept it. You don't have to accept anything that's not true. Oh, I love this. It says, the mind has exactly the same power as the hands, not merely to grasp the world, but to change it. That's pretty dope. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hold on, guys. There's something coming through in here. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you have a blessed day also. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. My goal is to make it to 900, then we're gonna do 950, and we're gonna do 1,000. I feel like over summer break, I didn't get on here too much because it was summer break. So I was just enjoying family, enjoying friends, enjoying vacations. Thank you so much. So now that I'm back at school, my life is pretty much on the same schedule. School, tutoring, my girls program, church, school, it's like the same thing. But a part of being back into this whole schedule is I'm gonna go back to like making sure I'm meal prepping. And when I do my meal preps, typically I'm on live and we're having a great time, we're having a good conversation. So once again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. We're about to have our teachers walk around and do a environmental check. So part of the environment check is just to make sure we have everything up that we need and that we believe that will help the student feel welcome and to feel empowered to, you know, do their work and things like that. So I'm really excited. I saw like one student I had last year today, so he'll be in 7th grade, and he's gotten so much taller. He has a tan like me. I feel like you can't really tell. There you go, out there. Right there, you can tell I'm like super tan, super tan. Look at that. I crack up when I see it because I'm like super tan, super tan. So yeah, I actually got some food to eat. I am hungry for lunch. Look at this cute little bottle I got from Bottom Below. So stinking cute. I just was all up in y'all face just now. Hi, welcome to the live. Just doing a small chit chat here about the beginning of the school year. I actually wanted to wait for a few more people to get on here because I wanted to share some of my most recent notes from my devotionals, but I might just do a video on that so people can come back to it. Thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of the live. How's your day going? How's your day going? How's your summer going? Summer's about to end soon, so how's your day going? How's your summer going? Hi, welcome to the chat. We're about to just get into some, I guess I can say devotionals, but it's basically, I would like to call them some gems that I have been getting from, whether it's been my devotionals, whether it's been like a church service, or just speaking to someone. One of the things I am reading about is your identity, knowing who you are in and out, because society can say you're one thing, your family can say you're one thing, but I'm a firm believer in God, so I think it's very important to know what God says about you, because he's the one who created you. So he knows all about your identity, no matter how much you think you are someone that you're not. If you really want to know who you are, go into God's word and it will tell you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so one of the things that I took note of, it says, there was a love and design to your very existence. You and me, all of us were made in God's very own image. We are designed on purpose by God, made in love and made to love, which I think is so important, because I feel like a lot of times some of the bigger issues that happen, not all, but some of the bigger issues in the world is due to lack of compassion and lack of love. So it is our job. We were designed to love. We were designed by the person who is the lover of our souls, It says, have you ever felt like you're an accident? Like, have you ever felt like that? Well, I'm here. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't even understand. It says, I want to tell you today, you are not a mistake. You're not a coincidence. God created you with love and intention. And it's so, I think it's so cool, because when you're looking for a friend or you're looking for a companion, you have well intentions, you know what you're looking for. It's something you're doing on purpose. So you were not created by accident. You were created with intention. You have a purpose for your life, no matter if you see it as something small, or if you see it as something grand, or it's something grand. There is intention for your being. He made you to love him, to receive his love, and to share that love with others. I think that's so important. So he made you to love him. So God comes first. God comes first. And a lot of times, knowingly and unknowingly, we put these things and we put people before God. Absolutely not. We should not be doing that. So he made you to love him. And I think it's important for us to understand, what does it mean to love? Because everyone's definition is different. So let's look up a definition. Let Miss Love look up a definition of love for you. All right, because sometimes we do things wrong, or we don't do things because we don't know how. We don't know what it means, but we always got our phone in our hands or something in our hands. Just let's look it up. It says love, it's an intense feeling of deep affection. A feeling of deep romantic or sexual attachment to someone. So of course, the sexual part, we're not relating to God. Affectionate greetings conveyed to someone on one's behalf. A personified figure of love, often represented as Cupid or God himself. A great interest and pleasure in something, a person or thing one loves. So it's so many different definitions of love that it's important for us to understand what it means to love. Are you coming from the market? Are you coming from the market?
Yep.
That is my co-teacher, okay? He is going to be a part of everything in this classroom. Soon you'll be able to meet the boys, because they love getting on live with me too. All right, so let's go back to this. So he made you to love him, to receive his love, and to share that love with others. It's nothing like God's love. It's so unconditional. Hi, Naresh. Hi, how are you? It's nothing like God's love. Like, your mama can love you, your daddy can love you, your brother, sister, best friend, all those people can love you. But it's nothing like God's love, which is unconditional, which means there's no limits. There's no contingency to his love. He's going to love you no matter what. And nothing could ever separate you from his love. Things can separate you, specifically sin can separate you from him, but not his love. What age students do you teach? I teach middle school, so I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade math. If I have to say, I like 8th grade math a lot. I don't like the first part that we're about to do, transformations, it's a little bit of geometry. I don't really like that. But once we get into, like, as you can see, I'm smiling about it because I love it. Once we get into slopes, equations, one-step, two-step equation, multi-step equation, I love all of that. Graphing, I enjoy all of that. So that's what I teach. That is what I teach. I'm so amazed. I didn't recognize it earlier, but just sitting here. Harrison, you see that? You see that? That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so how are you guys? What is your definition of love? Who do you love? Put it in the chat. What is your definition of love? Who do you love? Put it in the chat. I didn't get no tape since you said tape was in Folgers. I didn't get no tape since you said tape was in Folgers room. Okay.
We had like 10 things to tape.
Yeah, okay. Y'all in here, but I don't see y'all in this chat putting what y'all think love is. What is love to you? Who do you love? Have you ever, people say they've been in love. What's the difference between loving someone and being in love? You guys ever hear the CD, Miss Education of Barnhill? She got a little skit. She got a little skit with that in the beginning of her CD. Level, 6, 7, 8 grade level? 6, 7, 8 grade level? That's so crazy. Go get my computer out of Mickens to see if it came back on. Do you teach algebra, geometry, calculator, chemistry? Well, none of those apply to 6th, 7th, 8th grade math. So, it's just math. It's basic. It's the most basic math. Like once you get into 9th grade, then it gets into like algebra, then algebra 2, then geometry, then calculus and things like that. Here, chemistry is a form of science, so I'm gonna teach that. So it's like, I guess it's the basic math before you even get into algebra. 8th grade, I would say, is like pre-algebra. I would say it's like pre-algebra. Yeah. I was trying to see if it's like something else to be like, call it, but no, we don't call it nothing else. Like I can tell you in 7th grade, we teach about ratios, proportions. 8th grade is like a lot of graphing and equations. 7th grade, you get into equations a little bit too, so. Yeah, but they're about to check my room soon, so I'm gonna get off here. I most likely will be on here later cooking dinner. I think I'm just gonna do salmon broccoli, sweet potato, I don't know. But thank you all for joining my live. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon and remember to blossom.